All right, guys, it's day 2 of working on the engine for the PT75, and I have out this piston here. I don't have a ring compressor, so I'm going to try to compress these with my fingers and try to get them to slide in. If that don't work, I have to run up to the shop or up to AutoZone and see if I can get one. I clean this off with some Scotch-Brite pad and some brake clean. Yeah, it's not as clean as what I would like, but I also am not to that point of putting the head on. I want to get this piston in, and then we have to hook up the chain fall again, get this thing up in the air so I can get to the bottom, so I can tighten on the bolts. And I want to check all of the bolts under there and make sure everything's to the right torque and specifications. I do have brand new head bolts from Perkins. These little guys are not cheap, so that's what we're gonna do. I think in this video is to get the piston in the sleeve and get the oil pan on and the oil pickup tube in, which I have that also. So let's get at it and see how far we can get before it rains or snows. All right, I put some PB Blaster on here to help lubricate it to go in the hole. So we're gonna try to squish this first one and see if we can get it to drop in. I really wish I had a ring compressor. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll run up and see if I can find that. See if I can find a ring compressor, because I don't want to damage these. I don't want to damage these guys at all. So, yeah, I'm going to go see if I can find a ring compressor. I ran up to the parts store up the road there. And I got one of these cheap ring compressors. I'm just going to use the butt end of this guy and just be super gentle. I think gentle, but seems like got a scratch there, huh? Where'd that scratch come from? Huh. Try it again. It should just slide in. Am I doing something wrong? There we go. Wiggle it a couple times. Gee. Tighten this up again. Press right on in. Haha, sucker. So, yeah, that was pretty easy. So now we will try to get this thing up off the ground. I can only go so high, so we'll have to figure out the camera situation to try to show you the bottom side. This is how I'm doing this. Right or wrong, I don't know. Maybe I just take this guy and put it around there. Come on. I wish I had a crane on my truck for this, but I don't. If I had a crane, this would go a lot faster. Alright, this is the bottom side here. I got some assembly lube here. My problem that I'm gonna have is getting it on the top side of that journal there. I think it might be a problem. It might. What I can maybe do is push that piston up like that. Take some of this lube, assembly lube. Might have to push that piston up more. Just want to be able to reach around it. It's kind of hard to move. What I should have did Before I start pushing that up, I should have cleaned this cylinder head before this. Get all the crap out of there. Get all that crap out of there. Now, try to. Oh, come on, baby. I don't know why it won't go up. Struggling. Okay. I don't know why it won't go up any higher than that. Almost there, I think. Okay. Might be high as we're gonna get it. So if we can just get it on here, go up on this side. Okay, now I can pull it back down. Come on. Just like that. Just like that. I got this crap all over my hand. Can you guys see what we're doing here? So now we'll clean this guy up. Clean that up. Just clean up the bearing so there ain't no trash on it. No trash on it. I feel like you guys are like looking at the stars here. Alright. Now I got the bearing cleaned up. Got the bottom of the the bottom of the rod. And this guy should just snap in nice and gently. Just like that. So that's snapped in. Take a good healthy amount of assembly lube here. Rub it in. And I believe we have to, it should go on like this here. Hey dude, you should go get a clean clothes on. You shouldn't be outside without a jacket. It's too cold outside. And then that guy, screw these on. Micaiah, don't hit the dog. Screw those on. Okay. And let me get my torque wrench. So I bought a torque wrench for this job, and I was looking around in the shed and I found one. Okay, we're gonna start out at Start out with our torque at 20 foot-pounds. So the book says these need to be 40 foot-pounds. Here, let's do this. 40 foot-pounds, but let's get them snug before we... Just snug, and then we'll put the torque wrench on there. I think my problem's going to be holding this motor still to torque them down. Alright, I'm going to have to find a way to maybe ratchet strap this thing to this pillar or something so I don't rock back and forth. See if I can't find a ratchet strap. Alright, found a ratchet strap. Let's see if I can't find a way to secure this thing to the frame so I can really get that torque on. Let's see. Trying to find a spot to It's not the greatest, but maybe we can I don't know if I trust this torque wrench. "20 foot-pounds should have been already torqued by now. Ow, my foot. Let's see. All right, this brand new one is set to 20 foot-pounds. Uh-oh. Something didn't seem right. It just got really loose. That one there's still tight. This one here got really loose. Why did that happen? Go away. Get. Foot-pounds. The bolt stripped out. What the hell? How's that even possible? It's supposed to go up to 40 foot-pounds? Go away! So we're putting this piston back in for the second time here, but last time I screwed up the nuts, or I screwed up the stud with that click, as you can see in the last clip or whatever. I screwed up the threads with that click torque wrench. I got a nice one now. I don't have that crappy one anymore. I have a super expensive one now. And I was probably torquing it the wrong way. I was probably handling the whole situation wrong. But I don't recommend to buy a cheap torque wrench no more. I tried the $50 one from whatever company that was, Napa, and then I had a different one too, but that one was from Harbor Freight, which ain't any better. So right now I'm just gonna snug. I'm not gonna snug. I'm just gonna get this close to the bottom this out, and then I'm gonna torque it on there. I'm not sure about that one. This one here is really hard to go on. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, I got them. These ones here, I think I monkeyed with these ones the last time, so if I loosen them up, I'm going to retorque them if I can. They shouldn't be that tight. They're only 40 foot-pounds. Alright, let's grab that new torque wrench, clean up my hands here. So this first one is 20 foot-pounds. Then we're going to go up to 30 foot-pounds. That's 30. We're going to go up to 35. 35. And now these have to be at 40, like I just said. It's 35. 35. Now up to 40. Now this is 40 foot-pounds. 40 foot-pounds. I think these ones here are tighter than that. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these ones loose, and I'm gonna cut those ones loose and do them at 20. Oh my, that's way too tight. Oh, why is that so tight? Why is that so tight? It should not be that tight. Try to move that around and maybe I can get these ones to loosen up. Because these are only supposed to be at 40 foot-pounds. This one here, way tighter than that. Oh my, that's way too tight. Way too tight. Why is that so tight for? Alright, now we're gonna torque these back to, oh, what the heck. There we go. Now we'll send these back up to 20 foot-pounds. That's 20. 20. 30. 30. Now we'll just take it right up to 40. This is going straight to 40 right here. And then I'll check the okay, that's at 40. Now we'll rotate this motor over and check the back one and front one. Alright. Spins real easy. Now maybe I take that back. Alright, front one and back one. That nut looks really dirty. Let me spray it off. Now we're just going to check and see if these are at 40 foot-pounds. Maybe they're supposed to be tighter than that. They didn't even budge. Huh. That was 52 foot-pounds. I'm going to have to go inside and check the book again. $43. Let's see, let's not take it off, but that was 48 foot-pounds. I'm going to go inside and check the book and see if I put those at the right torque. Something about that just don't seem right. Something about that just don't seem right. My wife looked it up the other day and she said it was supposed to be at 40. So, be right back. So I'm going to use this to get all the orange off there. The block, I think the block I'm just going to end up scraping. And then brake cleaner. So start with that, and then I'll have to scrape these out by hand. I got this old power wash and scraper thingy for doing brick building. And then all this here will get wiped out. Big chunks in here, and then maybe that wire wheel will get the rest out. It's kind of windy out here. It's supposed to rain at some point today. wipe this whole thing out. Check my phone. No calls. So now, take this. Take this. What I probably should have did was clean this out at the shop before I left. Oh, and I no longer work at the landscape shop either. Now I drive roll-off dump truck, I drive roll-off trucks now. So if anybody would be interested in watching that, let me know in the comments. Get all the stuff to the bottom. Rinse everything to the bottom. Once it's all at the bottom, it's a lot easier to clean it up. Bunch of crap at the bottom. Try to soak it up with this. Supposed to go help a friend log his property today, so try to get as much done as I can. Be nice to get this oil pan on the bottom. And maybe get the engine bolted in before I put the head back on. Try to see that. It's a bunch of crud right in there. You see that? Will make fire starter, I can tell you that. Alright. We got that pretty well cleaned out. So that's that. Probably put that in the back of the truck so while I'm cleaning the block they don't get all dirty. I'm not going to show you cleaning the block. So I got the oil pan on, the oil suck tube or whatever you want to call it, that's on. We got the new piston in. New piston is in there. So I forgot to hit record when I was putting all that stuff together, and trying to decide if I want to put the head on or bolt it back into the machine and then do the head, because that head gets 80 foot-pounds of torque, and I'm not going to be able to hold the engine still and torque it down at the same time. So I'm thinking about getting it bolted back into the machine and figuring all that out before I put the head on, because I just don't know what I need to do next. And I have to order some more parts. I have to order some more parts in the injector lines I don't have. The turbo, I have a new turbo to put on and a new exhaust manifold, or a used exhaust manifold to put on. But the guy texted me the other day and said he found the old turbo and exhaust manifold. I'm hoping he found the oil lines and stuff like that too. I'm kind of just up in the air what to do next. I just got to make that decision on what to do next. I'm getting real close to at least bolting it back into the chassis. So that's in the next upcoming videos somewhere. I don't know what to do next. I'm still looking to figure that out. But thanks for watching, and hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day.